with your near and dear. So today we are going to begin our English learning course. And as you all know, speaking English means using sentences. For example, if I want to talk about my close friend, I can say, Ashwanta Reddy is my close friend. He completed engineering. He was a bright student. He got good grades. He didn't want to do any job. He wanted to become an entrepreneur. He's a model to all of us. If a person listens to me, what can he say? He can say that I have spoken in English. That means, as I have used many sentences about Ashwanta Reddy, the other people can say that I am speaking in English. If I take one or two sentences, you can understand what the language is. So, what is the basic thing for language here? The basic thing for language is a sentence. Ashwanta Reddy is my close friend is a sentence. He completed engineering is a sentence. He was a bright student, a sentence. He studied well, a sentence. He got good grades, a sentence. Like that, I used many sentences which makes language. Now let's come to sentence part. Okay, what are there in a sentence? In a sentence, you find words. Words. For example, all these are sentences. Okay, I have taken two sentences here, and if we observe this sentence, we find words. Ashwant Reddy, one word, is a word, my a word, close a word, friend is also a word. So these words are framing this sentence. And in the same way, here, he, a word, completed, a word, engineering is a word. So, words frame sentences. Sentences frame language. So, in this way, words frame sentences, sentences frame language. So, that's why speaking English means speaking sentences. Sentences consist of words. But as there are usually more than one words in a sentence, people sometimes get confused. Which word is used, which word should be used at the beginning of the sentence? As there are a few, sometimes many words in a sentence, people get confused which word should be used at the beginning of the sentence. Now let us see what word should be used at the beginning of the sentence. Generally, every sentence has some important person or thing to talk about. Every sentence has some important person or thing to talk about. So, the word or the group of words which denote the person or thing is used at the beginning of the sentence. Simply to say, mainly about what or whom we want to talk, the corresponding word or words we have to use at the beginning of the sentence. I wanted to talk mainly about Tendulkar in a sentence, so I have used at the beginning of the sentence the word Tendulkar. Number two, for example, if I want to talk mainly about the fan, I can take, if I want to talk mainly about all the players, I want to talk mainly about all the players in a sentence. So I use all the players, all the players have been playing well since the beginning of the match. Since the beginning of the match. Since the beginning of the match. All the players have been playing well since the beginning of the match. They have all facilities. Now let us come to. This is a sentence. It's also a sentence. All these are sentences. In all these sentences, in what way we have used the first word or group of words? So to make it clear, because to remove confusion from the minds of the learners, so we have to learn first what the first word or group of words what we have to use in a sentence. So I have used here Tendulkar first because mainly about Tendulkar I want to talk in this particular sentence. So that is very important for me. So he is important person for me or important thing also sometimes maybe. So this is important person for me and so I have to use this word at the beginning of the sentence. If it is not a question, generally these are all called statements. If they are not questions, these are called statements. In all these statements generally, mainly about what we want to talk or whom we want to talk should be used at the beginning of the sentence. As per that, Tendulkar is my important person in this particular sentence, so I have used the word at the beginning of the sentence. In the same way, the fan is my important thing. That's why I have used the fan. And in the same way, all the players I wanted to talk about. Many of my friends I want to talk about. All the students in the class I wanted to talk about. And I wanted to talk about they. So, the beginning word or words I have used are basing on the importance of that. Okay, here, if you observe, here, these, the beginning word or words according to grammar is called subject. So these are called subjects or subject. And in the same way this one is subject. And in this way subject. And this one is also subject. And this one is also subject and this one is also subject. And as per this we can understand subject is used at the beginning of the sentence if it is not a question. In general statements, we use subject at the beginning of the sentence. But if you observe the subject here, you find a difference in words. A subject may be of one word or more than one words. If you observe the subject in first sentence, you find only one word at the place of subject. And in the second sentence, you find two words at the place of subject. And here, three words at the place of subject. And here, you find four. And here, six words you find. And here, only one word you find. So, in this way, at subject place, there may be one word or more than one words. So far what we have learnt, a language consists of sentences and sentence consists of words, and among words also subject is used at the beginning of the sentence. Subject is nothing but important word or important person or thing about what or whom we want to talk and which is used at the beginning of the sentence. So as per this, subject is used at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, now it is clear to us that subject is used at the beginning of the sentence. Now let us see what occupies next to subject. Okay, this is subject we have already learned. The next one is this. Okay, made, is running, have been playing, and here were, here are, here have. So the second word you see after subject, the second word or group of words are here in the first sentence made, and in the second sentence group of words is here. Two words are there, is running. Have been playing, this consists of three, and a group of words. Here only one word, here one word, and here one word. So what these words really? So after subject, what word or what group of words we have to use? So if you observe, made is a word which indicates the action of the subject Tendulkar. It indicates action or work of the subject Tendulkar. So made is some work or some action. Is running is also some work or action of the subject, the fan. And here have been playing, this is also action or work of the subject, all the players. This is indicating the action of the subject. And up to here, up to these three sentences, up to the third, you find these words, the second place words which are used, indicate the action of the subject. Okay. Next, many of my friends were lazy in those days. The word were doesn't indicate the action of the subject. It simply indicates the state or condition of the subject. State or condition of the subject. My friends, many of my friends were lazy means they were in a state of laziness. They were in a condition of laziness. So it doesn't indicate any action. It indicates only state or condition of the subject. This is the state of many of my friends only. So state of the subject. So the condition, they are in lazy condition. Who are in lazy condition? Who are in lazy state? Many of my friends. So this talks about the state or condition of the subject. And in the same way, all the students in the class are silent. The word are indicates the state of this subject. They are in the state of silence. So they are in silent state. They are in silent condition. So the word are indicates state of the subject, not action of the subject. And in the same way, they have all facilities. Have indicates the same state of having all facilities. So this also, have also indicates the state of having all facilities. Who had it? Who had the facilities? They. So this is also indicating the state of the subject. So by this here, were, are, have, these words indicate the state of the subject but not action of the subject. In the first three sentences, made, is running, have been playing, they indicate the action of the subject. Okay, now let us come to, in the second place, whatever words or group of words we have used are called grammatically verb. Verb. So this is also a verb, and this group of words is also verb, and this is also verb, verb, verb. By this we can understand after subject we have to use verb. But what is verb? If we define this one, verb is a word or a group of words. Verb is a word or a group of words which denotes or which indicates or which expresses the action or state of the subject. So verb is a word or a group of words which indicates the action or state of the subject. So the action or state indicating words we have to use at the second place. Now we have understood what a subject is and what a verb is. So after subject we have to use verb, and verb also we have learnt. Once again I will tell you, verb is a word or a group of words which indicate action of the subject or state of the subject. So as per that, you see, we use verb at the second place. But at verb place also, if we observe, here only one word is there. If only one word is there at the place of verb, it is only called verb. It is simply called verb. But if two words are there at the place of verb, the first one is called helping verb. What is that helping verb here? Is. Is the helping verb. And running is there, no? That is main verb. When two words are there at the place of verb, the first one is helping verb and the second one is main verb. For example, in the third sentence you can find three words. Then the first two are helping verbs and the third one is main verb. So main verb is always at the end of that part. So this is main verb, this is main verb, these two are helping verbs, this is helping verb. But here only one word is there, simply we call it as verb, verb, verb. So sometimes we find one, two or three words also at the place of verb, and by that we have to know that helping verb and main verb, helping verbs and main verb are also there in a sentence in this way. So in a sentence, subject and verb are very important. If these two are known to us how to use, other words in a sentence are very easy. According to our common sense, we can use the other words in a sentence. So very important thing what we have to know is subject and verb, and we have learnt now. So what a subject and what a verb is. Okay, once again let's go back to our review part. Okay, language consists of sentences and the sentence consists of words. Among many or few words in a sentence, we use subject first at the beginning of the sentence if it is not a question, and after subject we use verb, and in a subject also you can find one or more than one words, and in verb part also sometimes you can find one, two, even three words also. So we have learnt up to here, and the important ones in a sentence are subject and verb. Thank you for watching this channel. We'll meet in the next episode.